So, hey, what's up, everybody? Yes, I have the same shirt on, but like I said, I was going to make another video. So, this is just kind of tell you how I've been and kind of a haul of the stuff that I've gotten that I don't need right away, but I'd rather just have things accessible and ready. Sometimes I overplan, it can be a curse sometimes. But, anyways, so when I talked to you for the very first time, I was just talking about I was on my liquid diet, so I had a 2 week liquid diet. So how did that go? Right. So it went well. I surprised myself because I thought I was gonna fall apart and be losing my mind, crying and acting a complete fool, but I didn't. Um, it got to the point for several days where I didn't even want to eat. Like I was so over. When I say over drinking protein shakes. I was so beyond over drinking a protein shake that I just lost appetite. So I literally had to force myself to make sure I got my protein shakes in because I needed to make sure I got my minimum of 70 grams of protein because that was a minimum. And I'm keeping my carbs at 30 grams of carbs and 10 grams of fat. So I had for the longest, I was drinking Premier Protein Shake, which you can get at Costco or Sam's. They're already ready to made, which is kind of good for my lifestyle because I'm with my work schedule and all of that, I can just grab and go. But yeah, not a huge fan of that. Like I said before, I like shike. So my shike came in, so I make that with unsweetened almond milk. Then I switch it over to reduced sugar almond milk. So I go between those things all the time because with my shike, at least I can have strawberry, chocolate, or vanilla. Premier Protein is just chocolate and vanilla, and I really shouldn't have gotten the chocolate after drinking 3, 4 of those chocolate shakes. Yeah, I mean, it's tolerable, but just isn't my thing. And I'm a chocolate girl. Love me some chocolate. So enough about that. And then about 3 days ago, like I said, I went to losing my appetite to being hungry. When I tell you hungry, stomach growling, just I need to have something right now. So I would have a Jello here and there, and that kind of helps sometimes when you felt the need that you needed to chew something. So Jello really worked for me. Sugar-free Jello. I didn't buy anything fancy. It was like a Ramundo something here at my local grocery store. Definitely like lime and orange over the cherry, for sure. And that reminds me today I'm actually supposed to be going to make some Jello, so I'm ready and set to go when I come back on Wednesday. Um, because I had to order some unflavored protein shake. Um, because I totally tried to go get some at the store, and I bought this pina colada whey protein shake to try from this brand that was at my local grocery store, and it was bad. I mean, I shook it up really good. I'm in my blender bottle thing, and no matter how much I shook it up, because I went to a women's retreat this weekend, and it separated like oil and water. You see all the water at the bottom and then the shake stuff at the top, and I couldn't do it. I didn't drink it. So I did make it because I took my Premier Protein with me. All I needed was some ice, and so every time they had breakfast or lunch or whatever, I just went to the server and said, "Can I get some ice?" And drink my protein shake. So that was cool. I didn't fall apart, and I was really good about it. No one kind of gave me crazy looks. They kind of got the glance, but since it was a women's retreat for church, they really didn't know me. I didn't know them. We were just kind of trying to get to know each other, and it was awesome, by the way. But this is not what this is about. But yeah, so no one really kind of asked me about it, so that was cool. But yeah, that was the only one at this my local grocery store that had unflavored protein shake. But I was so worried about how that other one tasted so bad. I was like, no way. So I ordered some from Undri, so that should be here. But I still have that Isopure, which I told you it's, let me not say nasty. It is not to my liking because it is not. I can't do it. I'd rather just not drink. But I'm going to force myself to mix it with some no name brand Gatorade. Um, Not actual Gatorade because the my local grocery store Gatorade has less sugars in it. So I'm gonna try to mix it in that just to get some of my protein in. I was gonna get some of those protein shots. I was advised by a friend who's had the surgery to have the protein shots, but when I went to my bariatric clinic, the guy was like, "It's like Isopure but concentrated form of it, so it's even stronger." And I was like, "Oh no!" So I didn't get any of those. I may have to break down and get those until my Andre gets here, but hopefully it should be here by Wednesday. So when I get home, it'll be there. Because I'll just add it to uh, broth and that kind of stuff. Or Andre says really don't add it to plain water, so I may just add it to the Gatorade or some type of juice. Just to get it down. I know juice isn't the best thing to do, but I do have Crystal Light. I have sugar-free Hawaiian Punch. I have sugar-free Kool-Aid. So it'll get added to something so I can make sure I get my protein. Because sister want to make sure that she heals. Protein, 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 protein. You really need to take your protein. So I'm really serious about making sure I get my protein intake in. So the other part of that is today, the day before my surgery, is only clear liquid. So that means absolutely no shake. And I was missing my shakes this morning only because I just had this really hungry feel. But I'm fine now. I've basically been sipping water all day, and some Crystal Light. I have some homemade chicken broth that's in the freezer that I can defrost and have that if necessary. My mom actually made some chicken soup yesterday, so I was drinking that, and that chicken soup was so good because I could taste like the potato in it, because she had made regular chicken noodle soup for her and my daughter, since it was a little nippy yesterday. So let me stop rambling. Let me get on to the other stuff though, about that. But it was so good. It tasted so good. I have my medicine here. My doctor prescribed my pain medication beforehand. Says, rather you have it early, don't be trying to go fill it out when you leave it. And because he knows I'm a big baby, me in pain. So that's the only thing that's freaking me out the most about surgery is about the pain. So what I have is I have low vitamin D. So my vitamin D is like ridiculous super low. It's supposed to be like in 30s or something like that, 60, something like that. And I think I got like 5 or 10. So doctor was like, no, you need to get some vitamin D. So he prescribed me some vitamin D, and they're these little gels. They're not anything really big. So let me get actually in the camera view. So small, because with having surgery, you need to have small pills. If not, you need to cut them in half, crush them up, and take them, that type of thing. And my mom has been told my doctor too, and my daughter was telling them that I haven't been having anxiety, but I've been a little anxious because I've never ever had surgery. So this is what they prescribed to me some Xanax. I have not taken it. I'm cool so far, but this is my bottle of Xanax, and she said definitely take it tonight or in the morning, so I don't there be acting like, I guess, the crazy woman at the hospital panicking. So I was like, look, I don't need to be having a heart attack on that table because I'm tripping. Then the other thing is the hydrocodone, of course, that they give you for pain. It's in liquid form, so they give it to you in liquid, and then the syringe that, so you can take it out, because I only need like 5 milliliters or something like that as needed or something, she said. But the instructions are all here, so that will actually go into my hospital bag too, so it's all ready to go. The other thing is after your surgery, I think my doctor said about a week, 2 weeks. I don't have my notes in front of me. Then start taking my vitamins. So I have the B12 vitamins, and I have the sublingual kind, cherry flavor, and this is the kind that you put underneath your tongue. And let me try to alleviate some of the light. Sorry, that you put on your tongue. It's made by Nature's Made, and it melts. So that's what I have here. So sorry about the light kind of giving you the glare. And then I have calcium citrate, because I totally made a mistake and bought calcium carbonate, and we need calcium citrate, not carbonate, citrate. So went and got the calcium citrate plus vitamin D. Petites, so they're itty bitty. I haven't opened them yet, so I'm not going to crack it open because I'm already, oh my goodness, I've been talking so long, 10 minutes. So that's what I have. And then the other thing is I was telling you about getting multivitamins, and I know I've seen a lot of people doing gummies and all that kind of stuff, and my doctor was like, no, don't be doing no gummies and all that. But I wasn't trying to buy the name brand one either, but I love that I went to that bariatric clinic at the or seminar type of thing at the hospital. The nurse there, he actually went through bariatric surgery, and he directed us, if we want to save some money, that we can actually buy a bariatric multivitamin chewables at CVS or Walgreens. So that's what this girl did, try to save some money, because this surgery ain't cheap. And it is by OptiSource. So let's see if you can see that. So it's OptiSource. Let me turn it this way. OptiSource is it. And it's post-bariatric surgery. It's citrus flavor. It's chewable. So I have that ready, set to go. And then I have really low iron too. So I'm partially anemic. But of all things to be having, that's not too bad. Because I have low iron, I end up getting this Vitron C high energy iron. It's plus vitamin C, says it makes it easier to absorb. So hopefully you can see that. And it says will help reduce constipation, all that kind of stuff. Who likes to be constipated? Not I. So I have that. So ready, set to go, because I do need to take iron. And they say you can even get low iron after surgery. So I'm already partly anemic, so I don't need to make it worse. And starting yesterday, I was told I need to start taking my antacid. So you can get Prilosec, and Prilosec, can be a little costly. So at my local Sam's, because I'm a member of Sam's, I'm sure you can get it at Costco too, or you can even just get it at Walmart. They have the generic brand of the Prilosec, and it's this here. And don't get me to try to say omeprazole, I think is the name. Don't give me the line about how you pronounce it. But I started that yesterday, and you're supposed to take this for at least every day for at least 30 days, because I really don't have heartburn issues. I get it from time to time, but I don't have it like constant. And the other thing I got myself was a pill crusher, so a tablet crusher. As you can see right here is the tablet crusher. There we go. And that's just for any of those pills that I may end up getting down the line or whatever. I just want to be prepared. But now that I think about it, I think I'm pretty good. I may not even need it. Maybe for these, but I don't think so, because I have a piece of paper that basically tells me how little they need to be, like tiny pills. Anything bigger than that, basically crush it. So I got this just in case. And the last thing is that I'm not looking forward to is hair loss. You could lose hair, it's inevitable, they say, and I don't want to lose my hair. But with that being said, I know it's supposed to become, I already shed anyway, like a dog, like a poodle. I shed naturally, so I'm just kind of worried about what it's going to be. So of course I'm going to try to keep my hair moisturized. I'm not sure if I'm even going to go maybe think about putting some twist in my hair or something, just kind of keep my hands out of it and stuff if it's going to be falling out. But it will grow back. I've been told it will grow back. If anything, sis will put on some weave, call it a day, whatever, put some braids, keep it moving. But I do love my hair. I can't even lie. So it takes forever to grow. But until then, some of that sacrifice. But I bought some biotin. So I've heard a lot of girls here use biotin for their hair. So I'm going to start taking biotin as well. Yes, I was slow to the game and should have been taking biotin for the last, 3 months, 4 months. Since I started this whole process, I should have been taking this, trying to keep my hair healthy anyway. But we shall see. I'm going to take these as well. So I've kind of gone over 10 minutes, so I was just talking about all that kind of stuff. But that's my haul with my vitamins. So definitely, since you got to take vitamins for the rest of your life, and then certain vitamins, of course, you'll start to get out of your actual food and stuff. But if you can save money, definitely check out your local Walgreens and CVS. Like I said, my doctor told me not to go with the multivitamins that were gummies, no matter even if it was adult form, really about the bariatric one, because it just has so many, I guess the amount or daily percent value that it has in it. And the OptiSource was great. It's also from Nestle. It's made by Nestle Health Science, so you can always go on their website as well. So let me stop rambling about that, but just want to let you know you can get bariatric pills. You don't need to go get Celebrate vitamins and all that kind of name brand bariatric, like send you to Bariatric Advantage. You can find it at Walgreens and CVS, and save yourself a couple of bucks. So that's my how I've been doing, and my kind of haul. So see you guys tomorrow on the flip side. Check yeah. Oh, of course, kisses and blessings.